Hi, this is Trevor Emdon, and I'm online. I'm doing some market research, and I thought I would make a little think out loud video so I can show you the kind of things that you can do. Now I'm going to choose a market that I don't actually work in, so you can see what I do. But what I want to show you is how to engage more clients, how to know what to talk to them about, where are their pain points, where are the issues they want to discuss, and then you can, however you distribute information, you can do what you like with them. You can make blog posts, you could maybe make videos, you could put articles on your LinkedIn blog or in LinkedIn groups that you belong to, or on your Facebook pages and so on. It's what does your market want to talk about. So as you can see, I'm here on Facebook. I hope that this will work now that I've got the camera running as well. And I'm going to start with Facebook's incredibly powerful tool, which is known as Audience Insights. And in case you don't know how to find that, I'll show you. I'm not actually planning at this point to promote anything on Facebook. I'm not going to spend any money. I'm just looking for information about what topics I can use in a market to engage the target market that I want. And in this example, I'm going to show you single mums of kids of school age, right? So that's my target market. So if we come over here, you need to obviously log into your Facebook. Come over here to this little down arrow, and you will need a Facebook ads account. If you don't have one, then get one. It's free. Okay, and then you come down to manage ads, and then you will get into your ads manager, and over here, of course, I don't know when you're going to watch this. By the time you watch this, Facebook may have changed this interface. They've changed it many times. But over here is this little 3 lines, which is your menu bar, and you want to go to Audience Insights, which will bring up a page that looks like this. Okay, so choose everyone on Facebook. Now I'm in the UK. This always defaults to all United States. So let's add in some more English-speaking countries. So I'm going to put our own country, my country here, United Kingdom. We'll put Australia. Obviously you can add whatever you like or not. We'll put Canada. New Zealand, of course. We will put Ireland. Should be enough. Now at the moment that's just everyone on Facebook, but now we're going to start narrowing it down. So obviously we want single mums, so that's going to be women only. So we'll choose women, so that will eliminate all the men up here. And 18, I know women of 18 certainly do have babies, but they probably don't have any money to spend at that age, so let's make them let's start at 22. Hopefully they've got some kind of support by then. And let's take them up to, what should we say, 35, 36, something like that, okay? So that'll give us, and now it will tell us there's 50 to 60 million people so far. So there's still plenty of people. But now, if we come down here to advanced, okay, so we want relationship status. We definitely want those people to be single because they're single mums. They may, of course, be in a relationship, but let's leave that out for the moment. And parents, here we are. And so we don't want all parents because over 18 would be a little too old. So we'll have 0 to 12, we'll have all of these in the middle ranges, so 13 to 18 being the highest that we will go for this example. All right, so now Facebook will give us a whole load of information. The demographics, of course. We know, of course, 75% are in this category because we chose that, this age range. But down here, they start to give us lifestyle information, relationship status. We've kind of skewed that ourselves. And these plus and minus figures here, by the way, yeah, 237% more likely compared to the overall population of Facebook users, which is a considerable number of people, about a third of the world now, I think, getting on for that. Okay, so, and then it'll tell you the kind of jobs they do, and you can look at all that and the likelihood of against the rest of the population. So the dark blue line is the search you're doing, and the grey line underneath is overall Facebook population. However, the most useful information for our purposes, and there's lots of useful information in here, but I can't go into it all. Now we're down to about 900,000 to 1 million people, so it's still a massive audience we've got here. So now we can have a look at categories and page likes. Page likes is the one I want. So there we go, it's populated now. And it'll show you 10, but there's plenty more. If you click see more, you get the next 10 and so on, and it'll keep doing that. And it organizes them by relevance to what you want. Now this first one, pardon the language, I didn't write this, but this affinity, again, it's the likelihood against the general audience. So 138 times more likely to be liking this page than the general Facebook population. Right? I have not gone through all of these. Pampers is a fairly obvious one. I love being a mum. And you can see the audience size here as well. So we know that there's thousands and thousands of people. So this one I actually clicked on. I just if you just do a right click and open a new tab so you don't lose your place, and I opened the tab already, and it's this page here. Now it has 1.3 more than 1.3 million people liking and following this page. That's a big audience. There's a lot of women. This has to be women, right? They're talking about the child's daddy here. So this is big issues. And so you can just scroll through this newsfeed and have a look at the kind of things that they discuss here, and click on some of them. It's okay that your dad isn't here. I always will be. I've been doing this alone. So I clicked on that one, and it turns out to be this. Oh no, it wasn't that one I clicked on. That was another one I could click. There we are, that's one. Truths of Dating a Single Parent. So that was one. We could click on this one. Let's see what happens. And what I'm interested in is the topics. Just the topics. It's okay, Dad isn't here, I always will be. And you can also see that this has been looked at 29,752 times. It's been read. It doesn't tell us how many times it's been shared or tweeted, but that's okay. That's traffic. There's nearly 30,000 people have read this article, and then and you can look at it and see what's in there. So if she was your client, what would you coach her about? That's the question. And then you write your article or your blog post or your video or whatever on your answer to that, right? The one I clicked on was the truths about dating a single parent. Again, same thing. In fact, you probably don't even need to read that article just for that to if that's your target market, single mums is your target market, you could probably come up with something out of that yourself. Be creative. I was scared, terrified, blah, 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 right? Another thing that you can do is I just went to magazines.com and typed in the keyword parent, and then you get all these magazines. Now, this isn't obviously necessarily single moms, but no, I'm working mother. Let's have a look at that one. What I like about this website sometimes is the covers, because the covers of magazines will be carefully edited. The editors of the covers of magazines have a tough job these days, tougher than ever, because of course of the competition from the internet. So if a magazine is going to sell off the newsstand, off the shelf, the cover has to really catch the target market's eye. So in this case we're looking at working mothers. So here we are about food. Why so many families are food insecure. I don't know, I mean, we can't go inside the magazine and read what the article says, but you could Google some stuff around food maybe. Zeds, please. So people not sleeping, why and what to do about it. Sleep is an issue for mums, obviously. Learn this when a child needs a tutor, and there's an article about milk and breast pumps. So there's one. And there's another magazine cover here from the same one. Skill you need to succeed. Well, we don't know what that is. Break those bad money habits for the kids' sake. So money is an issue. So you can see that you can get tons and tons of ideas for what to talk about to your market from these resources without spending any money. You know, if this is selling magazines, if there are millions of people looking at a Facebook page, it's got to be good stuff. One more before I go. BuzzSumo. buzzsumo.com, and I went here. This is the free version. Didn't pay for this. Just typed in the word parenting. It defaults to the past year, but you could change that date range. And here are the top articles and links that BuzzSumo found for that thing. Now, this is, again, it's not necessarily single mums because I didn't type that in, but it's parenting, right? So this one, giving your kids a way out, which I did click on and opened up in a new link. This is about if your kids have an addiction problem. But what you can see from BuzzSumo, which is really handy, is how engaged it is. So this article has been shared on Facebook 1.3 million times. That is traffic. A lot of people are interested in that. My Dear Firstborn, You'll Never Know. Don't know what that's about. It was published in July of 2017 on mom.me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. But she won't remember. The truth is, my daughter... You'll never know the lapse. Okay, so things a child doesn't know that the mum does for them, it seems to be about. Yeah, there we are. You'll never know how unfit I feel for this job of being a mum sometimes. So that's obviously, you know, an emotional issue, very, very deep emotional issue. You know, mums, that's just laughing at this baby falling asleep. Mums are affected by. It's not difficult to research a market. Once you know your target market, you can start talking to them. Once you start talking to them in their language and they say, oh, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's the effect you want to have, they will start responding to you. Make sure in whatever format you put your information out in, whether it's videos or whether it's blog posts or whether it's Facebook, that you also include a call to action so that they can get back to you. Go to my contact page or call me, whatever it is. So I hope that's helpful. It's just a little video about market research. If you want to contact me, just go to trevoremdon.com. All my contact details are there. There's a free book there for you about how to stand out as a coach, and also an offer at the moment to join my Marketing for Coaches club. It's called Prosper from Coaching, for just $1. So trevoremdon.com is the place to find me. I hope that's been helpful, and I will see you soon.